Okay, Kuro, I won't ask for much, but this is really important to me. Okay, so here it is. Can we make Nanami the new flagship girl of PGR? Yeah? Yeah? So if you read the title of this video, yes, this version is insane. But remember, this is an integrated version. This is not the norm. We have 3 versions smashed into one, meaning triple the rewards for dailies and weeklies along with the amount of content uncharacteristic of a patch. So keep that in mind. That said, this video is going to be a PSA to remind you of the free stuff that you need to get before the next integrated version hits us in a few weeks. Starting with the free S-Rank unit, Bianca Stigmata, all you need to do is go to the Wandering Ways event tab on the top left corner and spin the wheel 30 times, and boom, you get your very own free Bianca Stigmata. To spin the wheel, you will need a water park pass, which you can get by simply going about and doing your dailies and playing the event game modes on offer in this version. This does take a bit of time, so I do recommend that you not put it off and start now if you haven't already. The other free offering is Teddy's summer skin that you can obtain by logging into the game for 12 days in a row. Alongside Teddy's free skin, there's also another skin that's free. If you go to the Stellar Witching Hour event, you can accumulate points to obtain the Radiant Formula coding for Bridget. Finally, for the free stuff bonanza, as part of the integrated version plan, the A-rank unit Yata will be freed through her shards in the simulations shop, and you can get her up to triple S plus by spending some serum over the course of this version. So yeah, as far as free offerings goes, that's pretty much it, so get out there and get them free stuff. But there's one other free thing that I do need to talk about which applies to some of you out there. For the member target banner, if you have not used up the 100% guaranteed target selector, you gotta use it now, as we're going to have a banner reset in the next version. I cannot stress this enough, it's time to use your blue tickets. So whoever you're missing out in the roster up to the S-Rank Wanshi, it's time to pick them up. There's another thing that also needs to be said. You may have noticed that both Bianca Stigmata and Crimson Weave shards are now available in the voucher shop alongside their leap skills. Let me just say this. Do not spend your vouchers just yet if you are trying to get a Crimson Weave. Crimson Weave will be available for free alongside her weapon and cub with the addition to a free Pharaoh 21, so try holding off until then. Now, as this integrated version consists of 2 debuting S-ranks, the inevitable question always comes to mind. Who should you get? Well, if you're a bit stingy over your BCs, between the two, it's better to get Nanami. She's free to play friendly, doesn't necessarily need her signature weapon as it's just a stat stick, and she's pretty easy to play. As for Lucia Pyroth, yes, she is really strong and she replaces good old Lee here, but she sort of needs her signature weapon, which is a much deeper investment by comparison. Also, for a new player, she's not exactly the most straightforward character to play with. Let's put it this way, for Nanami, all you have to do is charge up your gauge with your red and blue orbs, then switch to your charge blade, either hold attack into ult, or basic attack all the way to 300 on your gauge, hold basic to do your amped elemental discharge, and then ult. Easy. Somehow, the gameplay loop sort of reminds me of Longsword more so than Charge Blade, but it is what it is. Anyway, if you do end up getting Nanami, with the fact that Alpha and 21 will be given out for free in the future, you'll have a solid lightning team going. As for Lucia Pyroth, so what you want to do is swap into her, do a basic attack, DLT, then you can swap into Lucia's red orb attack and use yellow orb, and then you know what? I don't want to get into it. At the end of the day, it's up to you who you want to get, just get the character that you like. Besides, it's PGR, at some point you might get an opportunity to snag these characters in the future. But I'm just saying, if you want Pyroth, make sure you really understand how to use her and her different rotations. But yeah, these are the important things to take note of in this half anniversary, and it is important that you do not miss out on these free offerings. We're already 2 weeks in, so you better get in on this. And trust me, time flies real fast. Before you know it, we might already be heading straight into the next version. Once again, this is 3 versions into one, so as much as this is a half anniversary, a bunch of the content you might see here were also from the other versions, but it doesn't change how insane this version is. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!